Good evening, good evening. Hello, hello.
Good evening, teacher.
Hey, hello. How is everything, miss? Welcome, welcome to the class. Let me see some people already connected, and that's really nice. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Miss Lillian?
Fine, teacher.
How was your weekend?
Better.
Ah, amazing, amazing. How was your weekend?
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the beach with my family,
Ah, okay. Uh-huh.
and it's good. It's good. Spend time with the family.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's really good, good, good. Thank you. Sounds like a nice weekend, to be honest. Thank you so much. Let me see more people already connecting, and that's really nice. How is everything for you, Miss Julia? I see Miss Julia. How are you doing, Miss?
Good evening, teacher. I'm
Hello,
fine.
hello. You're fine. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. What about your weekend?
It was so excited because I have two jobs. On weekend, I sell bread
Yeah.
because my younger brother
Mm-hmm.
has a business of bread.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, that's amazing. So, do you work on that Saturday and Sunday, or only one day in the weekend?
Only in the afternoon.
Okay. Oh, all right. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. I have more people online, and thank you so much for your punctuality, people. How is everything? I see Miss Carla Alejandra. How are you doing, Miss?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine.
All right. How was your weekend?
I in the weekend bueno, in the Sunday I had worked.
Mm-hmm.
I had I don't remember capacitación.
Training?
Training. Thank you, teacher.
Uh,
I training in the my job.
okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I
The
see more people. And what else did you do? Did you do
uh,
other activity? Mhm.
and no only that.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
But start the weekend the Sunday.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I have more people already connected, and that's very nice. How are you doing, Miss Madeline?
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, hello. How is
I'm fine,
everything?
teacher.
Mhm. Perfect. How was
And
your weekend?
weekend, I rest.
Hmm. I rested.
I rested.
Ah,
I rested, and I go I go at supermarket.
I went to the supermarket.
I sorry. I went to supermarket.
All right, all right, all right. I understand. Thank you so much. I see more people online, and as I mentioned, I really appreciate your presence to this session. Let's go quickly check on attendance, and we can begin on today's information. Let me see. I have Ana Cecilia Hernandez. Ana Cecilia, I believe not yet. So let's continue. Joaquín Ernesto Sánchez. Joaquín not yet. Edwin Vladimir Franco. Edwin Vladimir Franco, not yet.
Edwin is driving, teacher. He's driving.
Yeah, he's the one from the text message. All right, I understand. Thank you. Thank you so much for the reminder. Sorry, Lilian Janet Torres.
I'm here, teacher.
Perfect, thank you. Julia Cecilia, I know you're here, Miss Julia.
Teacher.
Thank you.
Present, teacher.
Thank you so much. Alejandra María Marroquín.
Present, teacher.
Amazing, thank you. Javier Alejandro Mengíbar.
I'm here.
Perfect, thank you so much, Mr. Then David Antonio Ramos.
Present.
Thank you, Mr. And welcome to the class. Josué Francisco Orantes.
Present.
Thank you. Oscar Alberto Guardado. Oscar. Not yet. Carla Alejandra Sánchez.
Present, teacher.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Inés Judith Méndez.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. Madeline Stephanie.
Present, teacher.
Great, great, great. Thank you. Néstor Javier Merino.
Present.
Jessica Elisa García. It's Jessica Elisa. Not yet. Lizeth Beatriz Palma.
Present.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Mercedes Alicia Alvarado.
Present.
Right. Thank you. And María José Cordero.
Present, teacher.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for your confirmation to this class. Thank you so much. All right, let's get started. Let's get into business. As you see, let me corroborate on this one on screen. So welcome all of you for today's session. Take a look at this one. What do you see on the screen, people?
Class number 6.
Yes, exactly. Class number 6. Thank you so much for that, people. Today we begin on this information and today we start, let's say, a new week. And we have pretty nice information for today. Let me see. Let's work on something. Tell me, people, what unit are we working on today?
Unit 2.
Unit number 2, exactly.
Unit
Number
2.
2.
Exactly. Do you know the name of this unit, people?
No.
No, don't worry. We are going to discover on this one. There is no problem. Take a look at this one. What's the name of this unit, people?
Direction.
Direction
And
and
instruction.
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 Yay, there we are. Thank you so much. Now, let's see on this one. Let's work on this one. And let me help you on this part, right? Check on pronunciation of this one. People will say directions. Everybody, directions.
Direction.
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 Directions.
Direction.
And thank you. And the other will say instructions.
Instruction.
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 That's correct. We say instruction. Check on the pronunciation of this one. It is not instruct. It is not instruct. It's like a combination. It's in between. Instructions. Instructions.
Instruction.
Exactly. There we are. Instructions. That's it. Perfect. Nicely done, people. Congrats on this one. To get the introduction of this topic, let's begin by having some practice and some information at this point. I'm going to give you a link and we get started on today's practice. Let me get it ready for you. We work individually. We work on this one. And let me copy the link to you. Okay, we're working on this information and I need your help to access to the practice that we have for the first part of the class. Click on this information and type in your name, please. Right? That is the way we're going to be working on. Access, type in your name. Thank you, thank you. I have some people already. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep it coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the people joining. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's keep it up. Remember your name and you access and type in your name. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I see more people. That's amazing. Thank you. Check that the information in this moment, you can practice. At this moment, you are in the preview of this activity. So you can check on some vocabulary we are going to be using for this activity, all right? For the people who are inside, you can click and practice. Mientras los demás compañeros se incorporan a la práctica, los que ya lograron ingresar pueden practicar la información que tenemos por ahí en actividad. Tenemos como una sala de espera en la cual podemos practicar el vocabulario que vamos a utilizar. Así que mientras esperamos, we practice, and we practice. All right, I give 1 more minute and then we begin. Let me see how many people I have. I have 14 people so far. Let me change screens. All right, 14 people and we are 18. We are about to get started. Thank you, thank you. Any more seconds? Thank you so much. All right, I explained to you what we do. Now, on your devices, you should have a pet, right? What is the pet you receive, people? Ve que cada uno recibió como una mascota. What's the pet you received?
For
I
me,
received a horse.
Ears.
Horse, thank you.
Yes.
Dolphin.
Rhino.
Dolphin.
All right, thank you.
Alpaca.
Alpacas, right?
Kangaroos.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have some rhinos, bears,
Right.
pumas, tigers, dolphins, wolves, kangaroos, mustangs, alpacas, lynx, orcas, bald eagles, reindeers, and sea turtles. Those are the pets you have. And I explain what we do. You are going to see some pictures for this practice, and you are going to select the correct alternative based on the picture. So picture, select the name. Picture and select the name. That's all you do. So you can progress on this activity. To win this game, you need to have all answers perfect, all answers correct. If you make a mistake, it starts over, right? So it erases your progress. Have you worked on this one before, people? ¿Ya han utilizado este website antes? ¿Ya lo han hecho alguna actividad acá?
No.
No, teacher.
No.
All right.
No
Perfect.
yet.
So this will be your first time, right? Different from the previous one. So it's like this is for a competition, right? Try to do your best and try to get correct answers, right? Este va a ser un tanto diferente, tal vez a otros sitios que hemos utilizado o que ya hayan utilizado ustedes, en el cual usted puede ir respondiendo, termina el primero, el segundo, usted continúa su práctica. En este, todos vamos a trabajar en una competición, digamos, y finaliza el juego cuando la primera persona responde todas correctas. El primero que finaliza le da game over a los demás, ¿ok? Así que tiene que ser fast, right? Si usted va en la pregunta 9 y se equivoca, la plataforma le borra el progreso y vuelve a iniciar de uno. So, perfect, perfect, perfect. Tiene que ser perfecto. So that's the practice about. But it will be a piece of cake for you. Are you ready for this?
Yes, teacher.
Let's do
Yes.
it. Let's begin and good luck to everyone. Thank you so much. Let's begin. Good luck. Thank you so much. I have the first person. Take a look at your screens, people. Who's the winner?
¿Quién ganó?
Nestor.
Nestor, check
Nestor.
on the screen. Nestor, thank you
Yeah.
and congratulations, Nestor. The second place is for the person with the orcas. Who had the orcas before?
Oscar Guardado.
Oscar Guerrero, thank you. Congrats. And who had the rhinos?
Me, Lilian.
Neil. Oh,
Oh,
congratulations.
Lily.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's good. Thank you so much. I believe some people incorporated just minutes later. So let's work on something. Let's play again. And for the people who are, let me see. Let me give me a second. All right, let's do one more time. I share other link, and for the people who incorporated, they can be part of the game one more time. Let me see a second time on this one, so I give the chance for people to incorporate. All right, second round. I give this to you, and one more time to everyone. All right, so please access the link one more time and then we go for a second round. We could have different places. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right, 15 people already here. Thank you so much. Let's begin one more time. I create a game and check on your screens because you have different pets, right? Tienen diferentes mascotas. It changed, right?
Yes, yes.
Ah, what did you get,
Yeah.
people?
For me, Pumas.
A puma.
Oxen.
Oxen, thank you.
Tire.
All right, thank you. Thank you so
Only
much.
dragons.
Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. There are some cheetahs, ostriches.
Ostriches.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Second round on this one. Remember, see the picture and select the correct answer. Your objective to be the first one. Right? One more time. And let's work on this one. Thank you.
Ay, que no veo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time in the practice. Take a look at this one. Who's the winner for this activity today?
Kangaroos.
And
Kangaroo.
Maria.
it's for the kangaroos, but what's the name of the person?
Maria Cordero.
Maria is
Majo.
the winner. Thank you. Thank you so much. The second place goes to the birds. Who have the birds as pets?
Me, David.
David, all right. Congrats, David. And what about the alligators?
Me.
Next door. Oh, congrats, congrats, congrats. And thank you so much, people, for your time in the practice. Thank you so much on this one. All right. Coming back, you may exit the practice if you wish. There is no problem, right? Coming back to this one, and remember one more time, what's the name of this unit, people?
You need to
You need to
Direction.
direction and
direction and
instructions.
Direction and
Instruction.
instruction.
there we are. Correct. Instructions. Thank you so much. That's pretty much it. Thank you. Now, we have an objective, and let me ask one person to help us on this. Let me see, Mr. Joaquin, can I have your collaboration to read today's objective, please?
Okay. We will be able to tell the company's location using their is and their are.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Something simple like this, right? That's what we practice with some expressions. Now, let's go on this part. Take a look at the illustration, people. And what place is that? What do you see?
Restaurant.
Restaurant, right? What about the rest? What do you see, people?
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me have some participation. Miss Lisette Palma. Hello, Lisette.
Hello.
Perfect. Tell me, what's your favorite or one of your favorite restaurants?
My favorite restaurant is the food sushi. For example, Don Lee.
All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me have other person participate. What about for you, Ana Cecilia? What is a favorite restaurant for you?
Favorite restaurant, Pizza Hut.
Mhm.
En Lomo y la Aguja.
All right. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Let me have one more person participate. What about for you, Josue Francisco? Hello, hello, Josue Francisco.
Hello, hello.
Tell
Me,
me, good evening. Thank you so much. Tell me, what's your favorite restaurant?
my, my favorite restaurant is Papaya.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Last person to collaborate on this one. And what about for you, Nestor? What's your favorite restaurant?
Mike Burger.
Oh, all right. Right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for that. Now, let me see the next one. People, what do you see?
Park.
Thank
I
you.
see restaurant teacher.
The other below, right? In the corner, we have restaurant, and the other is
A
Uh,
child.
a
the
child. There is a
park.
child. It's the park.
There is a park.
The park.
All right. Thank you so much. Tell me, what are some famous parks in your city? What are the names?
Bicentenario.
Bicentenario. Thank you.
Cuscatlán.
Cuscatlán. Thank you, Miss Lilian.
Gurirao.
Thank you. Cafetalón Sobrirao. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Balboa.
Balboa. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have different parks around our city or around our neighborhoods sometimes. Take a look at the next one. What is that?
Bank.
Bank.
It's a bank.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me have some people participate. Miss Ines Judith, how often do you go to the bank?
I sometimes go to the bank two, two, two per year.
2 times?
2 per year, yes.
A year. Oh, right. Not so often, I believe, right? Mhm.
Yes. I don't like go to the bank.
I understand. I understand. Thank you. Thank you so much. What about you, Javier? Javier Alejandro, how often do you go to the bank?
Rarely. In this moment, rarely.
All right. For example, in 1 month, how many times do you go? 1 time, 2 times, or 0 times?
Yeah, in this moment, it's very hardly.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And general question for you people. If you have to, right? Because the majority, we don't like to go to that one, right? The majority doesn't like to go to the bank. But if you need to, or if you have to go to the bank, what's the favorite bank to do any process that you need with the bank? What bank do you go to?
In my case,
Uh-huh.
is Cuscatán because it's near to my job.
Mm-hmm.
I visit that place maybe 2 times in the month.
Oh,
Maybe.
all right.
It's
Thank you.
near. It's more near.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So because it's near, very convenient at the same time. Thank you. I know Joaquin wants to participate. Joaquin, we go to you.
Okay. I hate the banks, but more the better banks for me is Credomatic.
All right. And what do you like about that? The service, the people are polite, or they work fast?
The service, the sorry, the system
Uh-huh.
really, because the app is very good, and the website is good, and no don't have they have problem, but they don't have problem with the bot service.
Mhm.
En caso contrario, no sé
Mhm.
cómo decir caso contrario. Banco Agrícola have very problems with both service,
Mhm.
with the app and the website. So Credomatic is better for me.
All right. Thank you so much. In this case, you can use the expression like. For example,
Oh,
you can say, this bank doesn't have problems like the other bank. So in
okay.
that case, you are making that contrast, right? This one is okay, but not like the other, right? It's possible to say like that one. Hmm? Thank you. I get your point. And what about the last illustration? What do you see, people?
It's a
Cool.
school.
School.
School. Thank you so
School.
much. Tell me, what's the name of the best school in your city? The best school. I listen to you, people. What's the best school?
Christian school.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Julia. What about the rest?
I don't know, teacher. In the real life, maybe Alemana or la Americana in El
Okay.
Salvador.
All right. Thank you so much, Oscar.
But I
Thank you.
don't, but I don't have money. It's very expensive. Maybe
Yeah.
$60, $100 for month.
Probably.
El
Probably.
Colegio Español
Uh-huh.
Padre Arupe.
Is that a good one, David?
Yes, I think I went
Mhm.
to play a game one time.
All right. All right. All right. So everything was nice when you visited that place, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yes.
All right. Like nice, like people.
La cancha era mi colegio, ¿no?
Amazing. Oh, all right. Now I understand about the space. Thank you so much. By the way, people, where did you study high school?
High school.
I study in
Yeah,
Santa Ana, teacher.
in Santa Ana. In what place?
In a school
Are you
called INSA,
inside?
Instituto Nacional de
That's
Santa Ana.
Santa Ana. That's nice. All right. That's good one, Oscar. What about the rest? Where did you study high school?
In my
For
case,
me,
I studied in Chalchuapa, teacher.
In Chalchuapa, Madrid. Now, what's the name? What's the name of the high school?
Oh, Villavo.
Ranulfo Castro.
All right. Oh, thank you.
in my case,
Uh-huh.
en el Inframor, en el Central
All
de
right.
Señoritas.
Oh,
Ese
After
es,
there, Oscar.
Y tú, Lily.
ese es el mismo que el inframen.
Really?
Inframor es
Yes.
lo mismo.
is it the same?
The
Okay.
No,
same.
no, it's
No.
different.
Oh,
For me,
Inframundo is
teacher,
Francisco
el Thomas
Morazán.
Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. In
Sonsonate.
Sonsonate,
Yes,
right? I
Me
remember.
too. Me too, Carla.
yes.
Really?
The best.
Yes. Yes, Thomas Jefferson.
Amazing. Thank you so. You see, probably you were classmate in high school and you didn't know it. You started there, all right? That's amazing. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. And the last one, people. Take a look at this one. What's this?
Office.
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 It's the office. Thank you so much. And I have one last question to get on this one. Can I have your collaboration? Let me see, Miss Maria Jose, to read this question to your class.
Yes, teacher.
Hmm?
What place are near your office?
All right. Thank you so much, Maria Jose. Choose one classmate to respond to this question.
Carla Alejandra.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In my office on the work.
In this, yeah, at work, near your work.
Other office.
No, in this case, what places are near your work?
The restaurant.
All right. You have a restaurant
Yes.
near your work?
Yes, because I the office in the what in the plan meal plan in the near only restaurant because is the what do you say porque Saltepeque entre Opico.
You can say near Quesaltepeque, or if you want like a point of reference between, and you mention the places.
Okay. So, that's a place near my office is restaurant because my office is between Quesaltepeque and Apope.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Miss Carla, choose other person to participate, please, so the person can respond to this question.
Okay. I choose Ana Cecilia.
All right. Thank you so much. Miss Ana Cecilia, tell us about this.
Hello, good evening. And in place or my office is Metro Centro San Salvador.
All right. The mall is near your office.
Yes, and then restaurant Clavo y Canela.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ana Cecilia, choose other classmate to respond, please.
Okay, and I choose Oscar.
Oscar, thank you so much, Mr. Oscar. Tell us about it.
Teacher, I'm cooking. Can you repeat the question?
Oh, amazing. What are you cooking? We're hungry.
queso con tortilla. No,
delicious, my friend, delicious.
how do you say
I don't
frijoles fritos,
cooking.
teacher?
Okay.
Really delicious.
How do you say frijoles fritos, teacher?
How?
Fried
Fried
beans.
Fried
beans.
bean.
Fried beans, okay. Fried beans, I am cooking fried beans. Can you repeat the question, teacher?
All right, no problem, no problem. Ana Cecilia, can you repeat the question to Oscar, please?
What place are near your office?
Near my office, Metrocentro Lourdes, do you know it? Metrocentro Lourdes, Pasatiempo Lourdes, Encuentro Lourdes. There are a lot of malls in la zona, that
in
place.
That in the area.
In the area, there are a lot of malls.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, let's continue with the next part of this practice. Thank you so much. There is a practice that you can find on your book. Take a look at this slide and take a look at the reference. In what page can you find this conversation, people? Page number. What is the
19.
reference on your book?
Page 19.
Exactly, page 19. That's correct. Thank you. Thank you so much. And now take a look at this one. We also have some information like this. What is the instruction for this practice, people? Can we read together? Listen.
Listen to your
to
teacher, read the conversation, then practice with a partner.
Exactly. That's what we do at this point, right? We have some conversation practice, and this is how it goes, right? Let me see. Listen to this info, and we work together on pronunciation and also in vocabulary. The conversation goes like this. My name is Tom. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm Orson. I work for Hodge. Oh, I know that company. There is an office in San Salvador downtown. Yes, we are growing. So there are not many branches in the country yet. There are few. What company do you work for? I work for Echo, the painting company. There are 25 branches in the country. That's great. I visited one of the stores the other day. Yeah, there are 6 in San Salvador. We are planning on launching one in Santa Ana these days. There isn't one yet. Check on this one. Second time, listen to this. My name is Tom. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm Orson. I work for Huff. Oh, I know that company. There is an office in San Salvador downtown. Yes, we're growing. So there are not many branches in the country yet. There are a few. There are few. What company do you work for? I work for Echo, the painting company. There are 25 branches in the country. That's great. I visited one of the stores the other day. Yeah, there are 6 in San Salvador. We're planning on launching one in Santa Ana these days. There isn't one yet. Okay? That was the second time, people, in this conversation. Pretty easy, and we do it very fluently, and that's how we're going to be practicing. But before we go to the real for you in the interaction, tell me, is there any new word for you in this part? Something that I can help you with?
I suppose that um, branches y sucursales.
All right. Thank you. Yes, yes, that's correct. When we talk about the information of branches, yes. All right. A branch is let's say, a subdivision or a smaller store or a smaller office that depends from the principal, right? How do you call the principal office? Do you know that one, people? How do you call? This is, we have the main office, And let's say like the secondary offices.
Like sucursales.
Exactly. That's the one. Or representing offices. Let's call it like those. We have two. The secondary offices or the representing offices, we call them. How do we call them, people? Check on this one. We call them
Branches.
branches. Exactly. For example, in Santa Ana, because I live in Santa Ana, I have a branch from La Curazao. It's not the principal, but I have one here, right? I have probably, let me see, I have a bank, right? For example, Agricola and all of them, they are branches, but the principal office is not in Santa Ana. It is probably in San Salvador. How do you call the main office? Do you know that? Does anybody know?
No.
No problem, I help you. You call it like this, headquarter. That is how you call it. The headquarter is the principal office. The other are just subdivisions, let's say, or representing offices, right? That is the branches, but the headquarter is like that. Tell me, working on this information, do you work in a branch of your company or do you work in the headquarters, the principal office for your work?
Headquarters.
In the headquarters for Julia, right? Thank you so much. What about you? Headquarters, all right.
Headquarters.
All right.
Headquarter.
But,
Interesting.
but,
Tell me,
Teacher,
Joaquin.
in my
In both. Interesting. Two places. Thank you. Tell me, miss.
in my case, I work in the secondary company.
Really?
Yes,
All right. Thank you. Where do you
because
work?
in Supertex,
Super text. Is it in Chalchuapa?
yeah,
Oh, all right. And where is the headquarters? Where is the principal office?
the is the Colombia.
In Colombia.
Yeah,
Oh, all right. So that it could be that the headquarters is in El Salvador or international Las Madeline, right? The
yeah.
principal office is in Colombia, and this is a branch, right? That is like a subdivision, or it could be other office or other similar plant, but not the principal, right? Thank you.
Okay.
Nice one, nice one. Thank you so much. Let me have more people participating. What about you, Mercedes Alicia? Do you work in the headquarters or in a branch?
Hi. What is the difference?
The difference is the headquarters is the principal office, right? And a branch is a subdivision. It's the same company, but it's like a subdivision of the
Okay.
principal one.
Okay. Thank you. I work headquarters.
In the headquarters, all right? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, so coming back to this one, people, we have now we know the difference between branches and headquarters. Now, tell me, how many branches does the company, let me see, how many branches does Orson's company have? Does it say?
Not many.
Not many, exactly, right? Not many. And what about Tom's offices or Tom's work? How many branches are there?
25.
25.
25, right? There are 25 branches. A lot, right? Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, going back to more information on this, do you have any other question for vocabulary on this one? Questions, vocabulary or pronunciation?
Few.
No problem, no problem. In this one, let me get my annotations ready.
There is a few. There are a few.
There are few, all right? In this case, when you say few, let's say an acceptable we're talking about quantity, right? It is not like not too much, right? Or not let me put it in other words, right? Not a big or small quantity, right? When you say few, it's similar to say not a lot, not a little, right? Not a big, small, not a big or a small quantity. That is like acceptable, like similar to say some. Me dicen algunas. There are few o pocas, más o menos. There are few, hay pocas. That is what the person is saying. Well, could be like some acceptable quantity, all right? Not a lot, not little. That is what the person says over there. There are few. Any other vocabulary word, people, on this part?
What is the
Tell me.
meaning, teacher?
Teacher, downtown.
Let me see. Downtown, no problem. Downtown. Downtown is the center of the city, right? When you talk about downtown, you're talking about the central part of the city. There is usually the Central Park, there is usually the City Hall, and many other places that are very, very representative for a city, right? Was there any other question about meaning, people?
Um, where, what is the meaning the working?
Let me see. In this one, in what participation is that, Miss?
Orson, yes,
Orson.
we're working.
I get it. Like this one, growing in pronunciation, right?
Okay.
To be more or to increase in size, let's say, or number. When you say the verb grow, it's like to be more or to increase, right? The size or the number, to be bigger, right? That is what the person, hey, we're growing. We are more, we have more branches, more, and more. So the process is to be bigger, right? Or to have more. Similar to human people. When we have 2 years, when we are 2 years old, we are babies. When we are 10, we grow, right? We are bigger. Plants and everything. It's possible to use this one to represent the process of being bigger or having more of something.
Okay, thank you.
All right, my pleasure, my pleasure. Any other people?
Me, teacher, what is the pronunciation launching?
That
And
one. Let me see on this one. Let me change the color of this and then I help you on that one. Give me a second. I put it in black better. Then we have the next one. Pronunciation, launching. Launching. That is
thank you.
talking about the pronunciation, launching, right? They are going to reveal that to the public, right? So people know about something. That's the meaning of this. Now, are you ready for practice, people? Hello, hello. Ready for practice?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
All
teacher.
right.
Yes, I'm
Thank you
ready.
Thank you. Let's do something. I am going to create small groups and I will have you work in groups of 3, right? Working trios. And the idea is to have the participation and to read the conversation and alternate. One person is Tom, the other person is Arson. You participate. Then you rotate, incorporate the other person, and you can participate on this conversation so you have some interaction with your classmates. Remember, when we have some expressions, go for intonation, right? Like, oh, I know that company. Remember intonation, right? That's great. Okay? Don't forget about intonation, and I will be working with you, helping you if necessary. At this moment, participation in groups, read and practice the conversation. I'll give you 8 minutes for this activity. So you have a good time to participate and I can check on how you are doing. Ready to begin? Hello, hello. Ready, ready?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Let's do it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, that's great. That's great. I visited one of these stores the other day.
Yeah, there are 6 in San Salvador.
We are planning on launching one in Santa Ana this day. There isn't one yet.
Okay. Now,
You, you
Maria
told
Jose.
Maria Jose.
Oh, I I know that company. There is an office in San Salvador downtown. Downtown.
Yes, we're growing, so there are not many branches in the country yet. There are a few. What company do you work for?
I work for Echo, the painting company. There are 25 branches in the country.
That's great. I visited one of the stores the other day.
Yeah, there are 6 in San Salvador.
We are planning on launching, sorry, we are planning on launching one in Santa Ana this day. There isn't one yet.
Okay.
Okay, we're finished.
I am answer. I work for hotel.
Oh, I know that company. There is an office in San Salvador downtown.
Yes, we're growing, so there are not many branches in the country yet. There are few. What company do you work for?
I work for ICO, the painting company. There are 25 branches in the country.
That's great. I visited one of the stores the other day.
Yeah, there are 6 in San Salvador.
We are planning or launching one in Santa Ana this day. There isn't one yet.
Okay, again. You told me Orson.
Okay. My name is Tom. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm Orson. I work for Hodge.
Oh, I know that company. There is an office in San Salvador downtown.
Yes, we're growing. So there are not many branches in the country yet. There are few. What company do you work for?
Hello, hello. How is everything? All right. Everything's nice. Coming back to the main room. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, people, and welcome back to the main session. Tell me, did you participate a lot with your classmates? Or not so much? Hello, hello. Let me see some people. Javier, what about you? Did you practice with your classmates, Javier? Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. What about the rest of you people? Did you participate?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
All right, that's amazing. Thank you so much, and congrats for your time in the practice. Thank you so much. Now, quickly, let's go for a group practice on this one. What is the practice about?
Comprehension.
Comprehension.
Conversation.
Exactly, it's about comprehension. Thank you so much. Take a look at this one. What do we do at this point, people? We fill.
In the blanks.
Fill in
Fill
the
in the
blanks to
blanks.
complete the
Complete the
following.
following sentences.
Exactly, following sentences. Now, take a look at number one. Let's read together and incorporate the necessary element. There
There are
There
Are
are
Three
three
offices
offices
three
three
in
offices
Salvador.
in
offices
San
in
Salvador.
San Salvador.
Okay, thank you. Let me check on this one. Exactly. There
I
are.
there
Ah.
is
I
And the next
see.
one, let's
Yes,
move.
there
There
Ah,
are.
you are
See.
so fast.
there is
You are
one
so fast.
story still
Thank you, teacher.
No problem. I was helping you. I was helping you. The
10 point, please.
next one is sorry. There.
There is
There is one
There
store.
is
There is
one
one store
store.
in Soyapango.
There we are. Thank you so much. And what about the last one?
there are
There
not
is
any
not
offices.
any offices.
Any office.
There is.
there are
There
are
are
There
not
are
any
not
office
not any
in this
office
region
in
yet.
this region yet.
Check on this one. We say is or are.
Are
Are.
There. That's it. That's it. Thank you so much. We work on this one. Let me help you. Let me see. Pronunciation in this word. We say region.
region,
Region.
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 Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Now, after working successfully on this part, let me show you something that I have for you, and we work on some quick information on this. Just give me a second so I can get it ready for you. Make a transition from screen and change on this. I believe we are there. Do you see my new screen, people?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Let's watch a short video about some info, and then we have some feedback as a class. Take a look at this one, people.
Is or there are. There is or there are is a common phrase in English, used to indicate that something exists or is in a certain location. The main subject follows the verb when there is or there are is used.
There is an apple on the table.
Other forms of be can also be used with there is or there are.
There will be a party at Bill's house on Saturday. There were 4 witnesses at the crime scene. There have been 2 robberies in the last 5 months.
Contractions are possible, but they are mostly used informally in speech.
There's a fly in my soup. There are plenty of oranges left. There'll be a lot of people in attendance.
Theirs is by far the most common contraction, and it is sometimes used inadvertently with plural subjects by native speakers.
There's 10 people outside.
Common mistakes. Since the expression there is or there are usually has no equivalent in other languages, students sometimes use have instead.
All right, check on this one. There is some information about the use. Sometimes for the language, we tend to use a structure that is not so good, right? Take a look at the first one we have and the one that is incorrect, right? This one, right, is not good, right? Because probably for Spanish, we sometimes could say like this one, have a lot of food on the table, but it should not be like that because the expression is not the best one. The other one, for this one, is not correct. The other is not correct, right? But what is the best expression, people? And check the one that is valid. What do we say?
There is a lot of
There
food
is.
on the table.
Exactly. There is a lot of food on the table. That is something valid that we can say on this info. And take a look at this one. What is the use of this one? What do we express with the expression? We express
Something exists.
That something exists.
perfect, perfect, perfect. So if you want to make reference that something exists, you can use these expressions. Let me take a look at this one and let me go back to my book so I can give you more information, right? This is what you have on your books, right? To state or to indicate that something exists. What is, people, the expression for singular elements? Take a look at your
There is.
screen. Uh-huh.
There is.
Singular,
There
there
is.
is.
Perfect, perfect. For singular elements, we say there is. Perfect. And when something is plural, we say
There
There
are.
are.
exactly. That's amazing. That's amazing. So in this case, we need to pay attention to the second part of the sentence because we can have a singular or we can have a plural element. Let me go for a quick exercise with you just to double check on this info. Let me get this one. For example, if I say in this one and I want to talk about that parks exists, how is the correct expression? There is or there are?
There are.
There are.
All right. Yeah, because we have plural
Yeah.
element. Thank you. Thank you so much. What about if I want to say, let me see, school? What
There
is the
is.
There
expression?
is.
There is.
Like this one?
School.
Yeah.
Thank you.
School.
Thank you. That's correct. That's correct. Don't
Is
forget
school.
about something. There is a school, right? There is a school. Thank you so much. And what about on something? Let's see. Imagine this one, just to give you an idea. For example, zero, right? Nothing. Zero banks, right? Nothing. How can I express this one in the negative form?
There aren't.
Not
There aren't? Uh-huh.
Any banks.
It's
any bank.
possible. Exactly. When we have a negative expression, it is possible to accompany this with any, right? To say nothing, zero. There aren't any, and let me make it plural, right? There aren't any banks. It is possible to express like that one. Let me give you the last one to work as a group, right? Imagine I want to say, let's see, zero. Let me see, uh, zero hospitals, right? Nothing hospital, right? In the singular form, how do we say this one?
There
There
isn't.
is
Is
any hospital.
All right. There
There
Is
isn't.
isn't. There
a
isn't.
hospital.
It is possible to go like this
Ah.
one, right? It is possible. There isn't, let me make this one bigger. There isn't a hospital. There isn't any hospital. Two alternatives are okay, right? Two alternatives is fine. But if you see, it is not possible to make a combination. Any, they don't go together. It is one alternative or the other. There isn't a hospital. There isn't any hospital. The last version in this one, do you know there is other expression to work on this? Let me help you on this one. It is possible to say there is no hospital. That is other expression that is valid. There is no hospital. But pay attention that this is a little bit different because we are not using the negative word not. It's like a combination of affirmative. There is no hospital. So it is possible to express this idea to make a negative sentence, right? Different forms and different things, how to work on this one. Now, let's work together before we go to a practice. Let me copy this one over the chat so we can have some backup about this information I'm talking about. I need your collaboration, please, to quickly think about things that are near your work. There are, let me go for the negative. There isn't, there aren't. Let's work quickly on this information. You can choose, and everybody will participate at this point, all right? You can choose either affirmative, negative, singular, or plural for this one. Think about your work and try to make a description. Remember the objective to tell the places. For example, in my case, near my work, there isn't a park, right? There isn't a park near my job. What about for you? Let me see, Miss Madeline, what can you tell us about your work?
Near my work is
There is,
there is a bakery.
A bakery, all right, thank you so much. Madeline, choose other classmates so they can participate.
I choose a Lily. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. There isn't church.
There isn't a church.
A church.
Church. All right. Thank you.
Okay. There isn't
Lilia.
a church.
Thank you. Choose other person, Lilia.
I choose Oscar.
Probably Oscar is not available. Can you choose other person, please?
Okay, David.
Thank you.
In my job, it's near, there is a barber shop.
Oh, there is a barber shop?
Yes, and there are a lot of restaurants.
That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much, David. Let me choose more people to participate. Josue, what can you tell us about your about the places near your job? Josue, hello, hello.
Yes. Hello. Mom. There is a work for
One more time,
there is
Josue,
a
please.
work.
There is a
work.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let me have two more people participate. What about for you, Nestor? What can you tell us about your work? What is near your work?
There is a bank.
All right. There is a bank. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Final person, Ana Cecilia. What can you tell us?
Hello, teacher.
Hmm?
Mira, no sé si va a tener algo.
For my office.
Yeah, near your work. Correct.
I need work and so I don't know.
What's there? There is a or there are.
There is.
Uh-huh.
And my work is there is a clinic, the clinic allergy, and there is a one office in San Salvador.
Mm-hmm. All right, all right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, that's the idea, people, of this one. Now, take a look at this part. Second one. We have, what do we have, people? Take a look at the lower part of the presentation. What do we do?
Practice.
Yes, thank you so much. We have a practice at this moment. And let me copy that information to you. Okay, this is the one. And I copy the same link over the WhatsApp group and over the chat on this video conference. At this moment, we're going to work individually on this practice. Take a look at this one. It is about choosing information. Let's work together in the first one. How do we complete? There is or there are?
There are.
There
Why?
are
Why there are,
two
people?
bedrooms.
Because two bedrooms.
Because is plural.
It's plural, exactly. There are. So you mark, you press, or you make your selection about the correct alternative. That is how you work in the first one. The other ones are questions, but the only difference is the position of the verb to be. Right? But the same info. If something is plural, choose are. Something is singular, choose is. When you complete this one, we go for the negative section and you do the same. And in the last one, we are going to be working with some articles for singular elements. Take a look at the first one, people. We say the word or the vocabulary word chairs.
Chairs.
All right, exactly,
Chairs.
chairs. What should be the correct alternative to accompany this one? Do we say a chairs,
Some
and chairs, or
chairs.
some
Chairs.
chairs?
Some
Some
chairs.
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 Some chairs.
And why do you
Because
say
it's
some chairs?
plural.
It's
Because it's
plural.
plural.
Correct, correct, correct. When you say a or an, you are talking for
It's for
something in
singular.
Singular.
exactly singular elements, right? Singular elements. Some is for plural elements. That's why for chairs, like this one, we need a plural element. Some chairs. That's what you need to do, people. Then you go for the next one. Sofa. What's the correct one? Some sofa, an sofa, or a?
Sofa.
Sofa.
All right, a sofa. All right, thank you. That's what you do. So I need your collaboration, please, to work on this exercise individually and at this moment, just to double check how well we understand everything. And when you complete this part, click on finish, check my answers, and please send your score, right, to the WhatsApp group just to check how well you're doing. I already have the first participation from Javier. Thank you, Javier. Piece of cake, my friend.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I'll give some time. I believe 3 minutes is more than enough for people to finish on this one. So we check on this one in 3 minutes. So let's work together and individually. Thank you so much. 2 more minutes for the practice. Thank you so much. 30 seconds. Thank you so much for your responses. Thank you, thank you. I see some responses over the chat. Thank you so much. Let me see. I have Javier. I have Miss David, Mr. David, Miss Julia. Right, Nestor. Thank you so much. I have Edwin. I have Judith. Thank you so much. Lizeth Palma. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, amazing. Good one. Congratulations, people. Thank you so much for that. Let me have one more practice in this one. And let's work together on this exercise. Thank you so much for the people who participated in the practice. Now, before we have two more activities, and let me explain the next one to you. Take a look at this information. What do we say, people? What is the instruction at this moment? Read
The
The
sentences.
the
sentence,
sentences
find the mistake, and correct.
Correct.
and
Correct.
correct it. Yeah, exactly. Correct it. So at this moment, let's work together, people, to see how well we do on this exercise. Take a look at the first one. Let's read first. Let's read the information. Please, everybody,
There is
Is
two
two
branches
branches in El
in El
Salvador.
Salvador.
all right. Thank you so much. And this one, is this correct, people?
No,
No.
incorrect.
It's not correct.
It's
There
not, all
are
right. So how do we fix it?
There are
two
There
branches.
are
There are,
two branches in El
mhm.
Salvador.
All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Let's go for the second one. Let's read. Everybody,
there
There
are
are one
one
facility
facilities
facilities.
available.
available.
Check on this one. Pronunciation. Available.
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 Exactly.
Available.
Available. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's work on this one. How do we fix it?
There
It's
is
incorrect. There
It
is.
there is. Tell me.
There
there
is one.
is one
One facility.
Oh,
facility
there is.
available.
Like this
Uh,
one, people?
no, teacher.
No.
There are some facilities. Some facilities. Because it's plural, one is not correct. We need to type some.
Oh, thank you, Julia.
There are
So
some facilities.
so what is the plural element according to you, Miss Julia?
Facilities?
Facilities.
Exactly. Thank you so much. In this one, we have some plural. Let me go back to this one. We have some elements that are plural. For example, facilities. Facilities is plural. For that reason, can we say there is facilities? Singular and
No,
plural?
It's not
no.
correct.
No, exactly. It shouldn't be like that. The best one is to transform this one to plural. There are, instead of one, we change it, say, what do we change? We say
Some or any.
some.
No, some.
Any should be
In
for
this
negative,
case,
some.
some.
Some
Any is
should be
for
the best
negative.
one. Exactly. There are some facilities available. Thank you so much. What about number three? Let's read together. We say there is
There is a
There
new
There
office.
is
is a new office.
a new office or new offices according to the
The
reading.
Offices.
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 Offices. Thank you so much. Perfect. And how do we fix it?
There
There
are
are
There,
uh,
there are.
new new offices.
There are some.
some new
offices.
offices.
Exactly. Thank you so much. What is other alternative to make a correction? Let's play with the info. How do we fix it in other form to make it singular?
There is a new office.
Thank you. Exactly. Two different forms to fix it, right? Check on that one. Nicely done. Let's work on the next one. Let's read first. There
There not are materials to work.
Okay.
There are not.
Is this the correct order, people?
No.
No. How do we say it?
There are not.
There
Or
aren't?
there aren't.
Material to work.
Thank you.
Me.
Thank you. Or if you want
There
the full
aren't
form,
many
it could be other alternatives.
materials.
Other alternative, why not? Thank you so much. That could be other alternative. Or if you want to go for the negative, any, it is possible as well, right? Like this one. Other alternative. Thank you so much. What about the last one? Let's read together. There is
No three boxes in the lobby.
in the
There
lobby.
aren't.
And thank you. How do we fix it? There.
Aren't.
Three boxes
Three
in
boxes
the
in the lobby.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for that. Check on this information. And then we have all the exercise in a good form. We made corrections on this. Tell me, is there any question about this info so far, about this exercise? Questions? Questions, questions. Hello.
No.
All right.
I get it.
Everything clear so far? Okay, no problem. Let's work on the next exercise in which you are going to show how well you understand this information. Let me go back to my presentation and we go for the final activity. What does it say, people? What do we do?
Speaking in groups.
Thank you. That's correct. We have speaking in groups. And what is the question? Let me have some people participate. Mr. Joaquin, what is the instruction? Can you read it, please?
Ask your classmate what places are near their work and house.
Exactly. Thank you so much. And how do we ask this one, people? What is a question to ask for this information?
What places are
What?
near
Thank you.
their work and home?
Exactly. What places are near your, and then you can have a complement on this one, right? What places are near your house? What places are near your work? And then you report information. Remember to incorporate and to use the complete structure. There is, there are for plural elements. And remember to report negative sentences as well. There is no problem. You say, hey, there isn't a mall near my house. There isn't a barber shop near my house. There isn't a restaurant, but there are many stores. There are some bakeries. You express ideas like that, and then you report some information about the different places. If we remember, the objective is to express and to report places near our work, and we incorporate as well near our house. Are we ready for the practice, people?
Yes,
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Let's do it then. Let me create the groups, different people working together, and we report as much information as possible. Thank you so much, and let's begin. And I will be checking on you to see how you're doing. Thank you.
Only that. What about you, Davy?
Okay. In my house, there is a gas station, and there is a supermarket, super selected, and there are,
You were at home, really?
yes, I work
Okay.
from home,
Okay.
and there are, how do you say, carnitas?
I don't know.
There are
A restaurant.
some restaurant of carnitas, mamachus,
Do you live
Doña
in near
Rosy.
to Mexicanos?
Yes, I live in Mexicanos.
Okay.
Yes. And there is la luz del mundo.
Church.
Church. There is a church. And there is a park.
What park? What's the name?
It's not.
It's
It's a
in
park
your
in
town.
my, yes.
Okay.
It's not a park famous.
Okay.
You, Carlita, what places are near your house or
We
your
have
work?
in my house, I near there is a school. Eh, no, there are three school. Y Colegio Salarrué, y Colegio Centroamérica, y la escuela H. San Germán. Other place near, there is a church in the, what do you say, Colonia.
Town.
Town. Pero downtown no es como pueblo.
Maybe. It's similar.
Town. Yes, I think it's town.
Okay. Okay, the sure, the 14 down.
Neighborhood. Thank you,
Neighbor.
teacher. This is correct. Neighborhood.
And the neighborhood 14.
14.
Sí, 14, se llama Colonia 14.
Really?
Neighborhood 14.
Okay.
Other place. The music academy there.
Park in the neighborhood.
Okay.
I don't know what is the name, the park.
And Gonzalo, what places are near your work?
My work?
Yeah.
There is a mall because I work near Metrocentro, so there is a mall near my work. There are many restaurants like Wendy's, the Pizza Hut. I have also a Mr. There is a Mr. Donut over there. There is a hardware store like Friend. Um, there are like three schools and what else? And there is a hospital near my work. What about for you, Javier? What you work at home, right?
Yeah.
So what's near your house?
Okay. Near my house, there are some departments,
Mm-hmm.
and there are some streets,
All right.
and there isn't a any hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and, and neither any park.
Oh, no parks
Yeah,
near your house.
yeah. I live in San Francisco Street.
All right. Okay, okay. And what other places are near your house?
Um, Near only that, but eh, digamos, en, ¿cómo se dice en la siguiente cuadra?
Next block?
Ok, pero no es como un blog, sino que es más allá, ¿no?
You can say close.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
close my house.
Mm-hmm.
There eh, there is Mercado de Artesanías,
All right. Uh-huh.
and there is Parque de Pelotas,
Mm-hmm.
and not uh, not that close, but
Mm-hmm.
there is Salvador del Mundo too.
All right. All right. All right. So not that close, but not too close, not too far. Let's say.
Yeah, maybe 15 minutes by bus.
Ah, that's correct. Not that far, to be honest. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And what about the rest of the ladies? Did they participate? Ladies.
Yes, I participate.
All right, amazing. Remember to incorporate information about places near your house and places near your work, right? You can talk about that one. If you already participated on this one, you can take some time to ask for other references. For example, what's there in San Salvador downtown, right? In downtown, there is a Pollo Bonanza, there is a market, right? Sagrado Corazon. You express idea, right? You can take other reference because probably you already finished with the reference for your work and the reference for the house. But the idea is to continue working and to continue expressing ideas. Take other point of reference and try to participate and express more ideas. For example, hey, what stores are there in La Gran Via? There is this restaurant. There are some stores, so you can participate. All right. We have like 5 more minutes, so take advantage of this one and let's continue working hard. Thank you so much, people.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Tell me, Oscar.
Okay.
No.
And what about your work, your house, Madeline?
Huh?
What place are near your work, your house?
Um, near my house, there is a court.
Huh?
Court. Cancha.
Do you repeat?
Court. Court is cancha. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What else?
Only mini stores. I live in the in the rural.
I got it.
Yes.
Chalchuapa. Where do you live, Madeline?
Hello. Oh, What?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
What do you live in? I live in Chalchuapa.
And where do you work?
I work in Chalchuapa.
Oh, okay. Chalchapa, Chalchapa.
My work is
Super taxi.
more or less 20 minutes of my house.
No, 10 minutes.
Work is on 30 minutes. Oh my God.
Okay. What about you, Ines?
Hello.
What place are near your work?
There are more or some factories, and there is a near Lismar next to more. Do you know?
La Paz.
Yes.
La Paz is more near the
To San Vicente.
Sonsonate.
Yes. Mhm. Is near in car. I driving for 40 minutes approx.
That's very far.
Yes, but uh, when there are a lot of traffic, I am driving for one hour or more time.
When you drive 40 minutes, you are fast and furious.
Yes. Yes.
The teacher, when we
Tell me,
use
tell
not,
me.
when we have a question, when we use not, is we can use any and many or any.
All right. Usually for the negative sentences, we go for any. There isn't any or there aren't any because the word any gives you gives you like a negative sense. For that we it's better to say any in in these sentences when they are negative.
Yes, because Edwin give an example. He said many hospitals. I think there is not many hospitals. I think.
It is possible in some cases, right? Because if you say there aren't many hospitals, you are saying that the quantity is reduced, right? Not zero. If you say there aren't any restaurant, that is zero, nothing. But if you say there aren't some hospitals, in that case, you are saying that there is a limited number, right? A limited number. So in those cases, it could be valid to say some, but depending on the context.
Okay.
It's clear now.
Yeah, it depends on that one, right? If you say, for example, you say there are two hospitals. You can say, there aren't many hospitals, only two. That's good, right? But if you are zero hospitals, say, hey, there isn't any hospital. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So that could be the context on that one. All right, thank you. Thank you so much, people, for your time in the practice. And I know you practiced a lot, so thank you so much. We'll return at this moment to the main room. Thank you so much. All right, all right. I see all of you coming, so that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tell me, how was the practice? Did you participate a lot?
Good, yes.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. What about the rest of you people? Did you participate? Or not so much? So. Hello, hello. Did you participate, people, in the practice? Did you talk to your classmates?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Yeah, you
I
did?
practice with
All
my
right.
coworker.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. That was the idea, to participate and to speak as much as possible. Thank you so much. Now, let me give you some feedback on this information. Here too. And let me give you other, just a clarification. There isn't any. Let's see. All right, let me give you some feedback on some information, depending on the context, just for you to have a clearer idea and to have a general feedback on this one. Take a look at the first information that we have on screen, or this one. Let me switch back on this part. The first one, I was listening to some expressions similar to say near to, like near to my house, near to my work, and something like that. But is this the correct expression to express ideas, people? Or how do we fix it? Because something can be better in this part. How to express this information in a better form.
I don't know, maybe next to my house.
Next to is a possibility. There is no problem. That is other alternative. Let me copy that one here. That is other alternative. Depending on what.
Between,
Between is other. Thank you.
Around, in front.
Around. Yeah, exactly. In front of. Those are different alternatives to express ideas, as I mentioned, depending on what you want to express, right? Those are other possibilities. Let me help you on something else. When you express ideas like near, you're talking about proximity, but something that is that we can improve in this part is this one. When you say near, it is not necessary to incorporate to, right? You can say, for example, near my house, near my work, right? Like this one, near my house. An expression like this is valid, but it is not recommendable and it is not okay to incorporate other expression like to say near to my house. Vea que en las preposiciones, cuando las utilizamos, generalmente queremos buscarle la misma cantidad de palabras que utilizamos en el español. ¿Por qué le ponemos el tú? Porque tal vez nos imaginamos cerca de mi casa. El de lo queremos poner en inglés y por eso nosotros automáticamente le ponemos near to my house. Pero la preposición es solo near, sin nada más que agregarle. Cuando lo interpretamos en nuestro idioma, ahí sí le ponemos el de, porque es como expresamos cerca de mi casa, cerca de mi trabajo. But in English, we don't say near to, right? What is the correction, people? How do we say? Near to my
Near
house?
my house.
Near my house.
near my
Exactly.
house.
Perfect. Only near. That's it. That's the only necessary thing, right? Eliminate to. Near my house, near my work. You are near me, right? That's fine. Amazing. The other one, in this one, quickly. When we have an expression, like this one. There isn't any school. The context of this one is to say zero, nothing, right? Negative all the way. There isn't any school, nothing. Check on the other. What is the sentence? Can I have your collaboration, people? What's the sentence for the other one? There
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 aren't
There
is
aren't many schools.
many schools.
many schools. Depending on the context, in this case, we don't know the number, but it is not zero, right? It is not zero in this case. So it depends on what you want to express, and you have two alternatives for this. But as I mentioned, if if the number of elements is zero, you go for any. But you say there are many schools. For example, like a complement, you say not zero. Like a complement, maybe just one, just to give you an example, right? Si usted me utiliza el many en la oración negativa, utilizándolo de este contexto, there aren't many schools, se me está diciendo que no hay muchas, pero quiere decir que por lo menos una o un número reducido sí existe, ¿ok? No hay muchas escuelas, tal vez solo una, tal vez solo dos, solo tres. No le puedo yo decir el número porque no se regula bajo decir, solo califica si son dos o si son una. Va de acuerdo a la percepción. Como que yo le diga, there aren't many Don Pollos in Santa Ana, right? No hay muchos Don Pollos, solo como 25, pero no hay muchos, right? Esa es mi percepción, right? Just to give you a crazy idea, right? But in that case, when you go for many, you are saying that the quantity is not enough, right? Como que no fueran suficientes o no hay muchos según su punto de vista, pero sí existe por lo menos uno. Así que depende de lo que usted quiere expresar, así puede utilizar las oraciones. Si no existe nada, 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 nos vamos con el any. There isn't any, right? Zero, nothing. The other, it gives you some alternative or gives you some idea that there are that there is at least one or two or a small number of elements. That was the feedback that I just wanted to give you before we go to bed, and I just want to congratulate you for your effort. You did a nice job today, people, as always. So all I have to tell you is thank you so much for your time in the practice. Now, what time is it, people? Time to leave, right? Time to go.
Yes.
10.
All right, thank you so much. No problem. So
Time
thank
to
you.
go to bed.
Exactly. Thank you so much, people, for your punctuality, and thank you so much for staying in the station. It was nice working with you. Have a good night and see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye. Good night, teacher.
now.
Good night, everybody. Bye.
Good night. Good night. See you.